Alright, so we're actually going to do something a little bit different this go round. This one isn't actually a pet, since I don't have a lot that I can do with dragons, and ironic because dragon is one of my favorite types of Pokemon. As you can see, I've got a ton of plushies over there, and even a knockoff mashup of a Charizard and a Rayquaza, and also a shiny Rayquaza. So I'm going to start turning some of these plushies into Pokemon that I can use, because pet-wise, I've only got 2 that I can change into a Pokemon, and I was going to do the male-female version of those because they're my bearded dragons. And goodness, pardon the kitty. And I've got the perfect start for it. Okay, so this is Periwinkle. I think the original Squishmallow name for this one is Dane. But I didn't really like that, so we kind of I renamed him based on his coloring. And as you can see, this one's a little bit different. He has an upside down wing. I've never seen another one like that. I actually picked this up at a Goodwill. Always a good place to find some plushies. And it's actually pretty decent. I take him with me to work all the time. He's good to hug on. So we're gonna start with him. Alright, got the perfect sketch here for him. Just an absolutely rotund bean, which I think is absolutely cute. So let's start with his face. No, not quite. Remember what I said about in other videos about doing small lines one at a time? Absolutely 100%. So while I was actually making this, I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, and I realized that he sort of looks a bit like a frog. So I'm gonna make him a water type. Probably gonna be found in some ponds, because I figured these wouldn't get very big. And I don't think I'm gonna have this guy evolve either. He's just gotta be a cute little pond dragon. Looks good. Let's see, what are some other fun fact things that we could do with this guy? Debating whether I want to make them solitary or live in groups. Because I know with dragons, like in Legends, that all depends on the dragon. Frogs are kind of solitary, so maybe semi-solitary? and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there are any water dragon Pokemon. Oh, that's why it's so thick. Nah, it's fine. Normally I use the size 2. This is a little bit thicker, which is all right. I don't hate it right now. Little spikies. Thing that these guys do, they don't hop, they still run, and they're surprisingly quick, being the size that they are. Being a pond dragon, they're also absolutely going to have some webs here. Don't know if I want to make the claws black or like a gray coloring. Oh no! Must have accidentally done that. Just get the eraser. Don't see any more mistakes like that. Back to the pen. Whoops, I hate when it does that. It switched the color up on me. Go. Front is done. And I did try and keep his design pretty simple. I'm gonna go back up here to his head, do his little horns. His little spiky on the back there. Not quite You know, what's crazy is you probably can't see me because I'm recording on my phone screen. I actually turn the phone in my hand to help draw some things. And you actually can't see that. So it almost looks like, or it probably does look like, I'm freehanding this with the screen staying how it is. And that is in fact not true at all. You might occasionally also hear the cats chittering at me. I actually stayed home sick today, and they're not used to me being here, so they are a tad concerned. One thing I did forget is his little nostril here. Double checking how I did the other wing real quick. Oops, nope, not quite. New. Let me double check something real quick because I think I might have. Okay, there I did, but not that one. Back to the pen. It's looking pretty good so far. If you also hear any scratching, that's probably Phoenix. He sees me and he wants his free roam time early. I normally give it to him in the evenings. I have to kick all my cats out of my room, and they're not gonna have that. So he's gonna have to wait for his normal time, much as he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to behave like Kilgara. And for anyone wondering, Phoenix is a boy bearded dragon and Kilgara is actually a girl. I do not breed them. I just have one of each, and they are, of course, kept separately for more than one reason. Not just because I don't want them to breed, but you actually never cohabit bearded dragons. It's actually pretty dangerous. Okay, got that. And let's do his tail. Because the plushie had kind of a ball thing on the end of its tail, decided to do that here. And it kind of reminds me a little bit about how Gronkles have that, what's it called? Is it a Morning Glory or a mace? One of those two. On their tail. There's the main line art. Now let's go ahead and get some grays in here. There we go. So I can do the pattern on the face. That. And I'm gonna get a darker pink. No. No, a little bit darker. Actually, let's go ahead and use the fill tool over here. And then a lighter pink for the tongue. Then, of course, gonna give him the white teeth, little teefies. Let me think here. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh, yeah. I need to go ahead and fill this and this and this. Because that's going to be the same on the shiny form. I think I'm going to end up going with dark claws. Maybe not all the way black, but darker gray. Whoops, undo that. Now the eyes, I don't want to do black eyes. I'm not a fan of it with the colors that I intend to use, so I'm going to give him dark blue eyes. Alright, so that's everything that'll be the same between here and the shiny. So what I'm going to do, save current sketch, and then save current sketch as a copy. One for shiny, one for regular. Alright, let's work on the regular design. Need to find the perfect blue coloring. Go back here. That is pretty dang close to a periwinkle blue. So take my fill tool, fill this, this, this. Oops, not quite that. Ooh, I did forget that. Undo. I forgot to do the paler version for his little wing. Like that. They'll make sure I got that. Yep. Good there. Fill that. Excellent. And I'll go back to my original coloring. Fill. One other thing I need to do is hide this layer so I make sure that I don't have anything that's not supposed to be there. Looks good. And then he looks so cute right now. Real quick. There we go. Okay. So the spikes on the squishmallow are a kind of a bluish green. I don't think I'm going to do that much. As for the webbing, I'm just going to do the same color as the wings. And then I'm also going to add a layer real quick. Do my signature in a purple because purple is my favorite. Actually, for this, I'm going to change the size. That. Doesn't he look so cute? And of course, I want to do one other thing here. I'm going to go back to this color, do a little bit, just very slightly darker, and I'm going to give him a tiny bit of texture. If I can find the right pen. That might be too subtle a difference. Try that one instead. There There we go. Now that I think about it, I might actually make his horns ever so off gray. Nope, wrong thing. Need the fill tool. There we go, that looks a little bit more natural. And there we have it. This is going to be called Periderg. Oh dang, I forgot the web feet. Gonna come back over here. Technical pin, size 4. Bring the layer back up. Sure, on the correct layer, because every artist has done that and then regretted it immediately. There's that. There we go. Now he's done. Ta-da! Cute little pond dragon. And the official Pokedex entry will be up on the Tumblr page, Mischievous Mew, and I will post a link for that in the description. I feel a little bit dumb because the more I look at this, the more I don't necessarily like how dark it now looks. So I'm gonna add in lighter stuff. Still giving it that texture. Ironically, I realized this after I stopped filming the initial draw through. Very carefully going around stuff. And this also gives the appearance of scales. I'm also using a different brush here, the charcoal brush. So that's also making it things a little bit more prominent. Worst comes to worse, also reduce the size of the brush so you can get around all the edges and stuff. This. Go ahead and reduce the size a little bit. One thing I think I forgot to mention on why I named this one Periderg. One, periwinkle, and Derg is just a cute little shortened version of dragon that me and Katie came up with. We may not have come up with it, but we use it frequently. Hence the name Periderg. And of course, we call the squishmallow Peri for short. Every time I do, I immediately think Peri the platypus. She thinks Peri from Fairly Odd Parents, the new one that she just started getting into. I haven't quite watched it yet, but it looks really cute. That. And for the toes. These look good. And there we go. That looks super cute. And we are all done.